Hello everyone and welcome to Izzy Builds Bricks. I am Izzy and today we are doing Lego City set number 60283, the Holiday Camper Van. It is 190 pieces. It came out in January of 2021. So it's been out a decent amount of time. The thing I like about these sets the most is that they allow you to have adventures in Lego form. So it comes with 3 minifigs, and 2 are exclusive to the set. It's going to be the mom and the dad. The baby was actually... Let's see the baby here. He was actually featured in, the baby was featured in 2 other sets. Set 60262, which is passenger airplane, and 60330, which is the hospital. I do not have either one of those sets. But that is something I would be interested in getting in the future. That off to the side. Get this started. So it looks like bag 1 is going to be starting off with the lower half of the camper van. And we should have mom, dad, and baby here. So that's going to be for dad. Head and his hair and get that put on. Oh my god, that's adorable, the little itty bitty baby. And there's his head. He's so tiny. Go ahead and stick him in the baby carrier while we look for mom. Just need to find mom's pants, put the baby carrier on, and drop the baby. Put the baby carrier on first, and then get mom's head on. And her khaki pants. Did find the bottle, so we're going to go ahead and put that in her hand. Dad is supposed to have a camera, so we will look for those pieces now. There's the camera, and yes. Alright. Get that in his hand and set them off to the side. Alright, so first it's going to have us make some eggs cooking eggs. Piece for our frying pan here, and get the eggs in there, or the egg, sorry, and the food, the little croissant roll. Set that off to the side. and get the camper van started. So I have been camping many times. I have not been fortunate enough to go camping in a camper van. Most of it was, pretty much all of it was just tent camping. I've kind of camped out in a car before, but that was only for a few hours. Favorite camping spot has been tent on the beach. Down in South Padre. Looking pretty good so far. I do want to go camping in sorry, making sure that was the right one. Eventually I would like to go camping up in the mountains, probably around Mount St. Helens. Oh, I needed 2 of those. My bad. Since I am from Washington State and I have actually never been there, and my son at the moment loves volcanoes, so hopefully one day I will get to take him and take him to a site of a real live volcano. And that was definitely a tragic event that happened when Mount St. Helens blew. I was not born yet, so I did not experience it when I lived there, but where I did live, I actually had a nice view of Mount St. Helens when the weather was clear enough. If it was too cloudy, we couldn't see it because it was too far away, but still a very, very pretty view. Definitely want to go camping in more places than just Mount St. Helens, but that's the first one that came to mind. I have been camping in Yellowstone. Again, it was tent camping, so not really a whole lot of excitement there, but I was 16 when I went camping at Yellowstone. My dad was moving from Washington State to Florida, and we went to Yellowstone. I was already living in Texas at the time, so he dropped me off in Texas and continued on his way to Florida, where he is still happily residing. Yeah, pretty much the last time I went camping was down at South Padre with my husband. Come on, fingers cooperate. Here we go. I have always loved the beach. I did grow up on an island, so I lived at the beach pretty much every day I was there. We didn't have a house on the beach. Oh, did I forget the wrong spot? I did. Let's move this over one. There we go. Same with the other side. Move it over one. But I do do have to say that the beach is probably going to always be my favorite place to camp, with the exception of the mountains. Like I said, I grew up on an island. We didn't have a house specifically on the beach, but I was at the beach every day, and there were mountains everywhere. So I've always enjoyed being in the mountains regions, and probably will always enjoy camping out in the mountains. It's kind of silly how they have this done, but that's okay. Put this here. Right, yes. I'm actually doing this right. But there we go. Eventually, I do hope to go. I don't know if camping in Alaska would be crazy or not because of how cold it gets there sometimes, but definitely want to go to Alaska. That is a goal that I have in my lifetime. We're actually talking about moving to Alaska. It's going to be quite interesting to try and move an entire Lego collection to Alaska, but we'll just have to see how things go. There we go. Got our coffee maker here and a soda. I always enjoy the little details that they actually made a piece for the soda can. That goes in the back here. Broke the coffee maker. Get it on there. There we go. Alright, coffee maker is situated in the back. And now we're going to make our table with our food. Looks like we got a donut and a strawberry. Alright, now we got our table placed. This is actually going a little quicker than I thought it would. Nothing wrong with that. Now get our brake lights and blinker lights put on. So that's kind of silly. They have the brake lights going in on the inside instead of the outside, but that's okay. It is just Lego, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Got our dashboard going in here, and another coffee mug for the dash. Alright, now we are on to bag 2. I'm assuming that we're going to have stickers to put on, but I will put those on at the end. Save a little bit of time. no, we are actually going to need that first. Alright, so let's move some of these bigger pieces out of the way real quick. This one. You would think in a sea of white I'd be able to find the piece. Alright, I finally got it. Alright, we have our first sticker, but again, I will put that on at the end. And that's the one I need. I'll move these two little guys here. Oh, I've got a wiggle stuck in it. Knocking things around as always. And now we have to search for a little piece. And there it is. Thankfully I didn't have to look for long. Oh, nope, that's an egg. I don't think they're going to want me to put an egg on top of there. There we go. So let me know down in the comments below where your favorite place to camp out is. We're hoping one day soon that we will be able to get a camper van of some sort. And another sticker needed to be placed, but again, we'll just wait on that. Got a window here. And one of these larger pieces. If I don't break stuff. There we go. And I need the triangular piece. There we go. I do enjoy traveling quite a bit as well. There are many places I want to travel to, as I've talked about in my world map video. And I will be doing another segment on that soon. Another sticker needs to be placed, but I'm going to wait until the end to save on time. Alright, so now I need one of these. And it's going to go like that. And I'll move that piece. And there we go. We got the side done. I wonder if I put these windows in right. I did not. Of course I didn't. That's okay. We can get this fixed real quick. all fixed. Let's get this back on. Glad I discovered that before I got too far in there. Alright, because now we need one of these pieces. And those are really hard, so we're putting a straight piece on. I'm glad I discovered that the windows were not the right way, because that would have been a pain to take off. Alright, and it shows us going just like this. There we go. So we have the side where it slides in and out. Pretty neat how they design these things. As far as camper vans go, I actually think that the one I'm building is a pretty decent size. I don't really need anything too large or fancy, just something that would be enough to just take care of our family, which would just be me, my husband, and my son, and potentially something that would also be beneficial if one of my stepkids decided to come along with us, but most likely we'll make them fend for themselves. They're all adults, they'll be alright. Looks like we got doors to put on. Little doors. Now it looks like we're building the front end. This build is definitely going, the black one's definitely going a little faster than I thought it would. It's still a nice build. I am enjoying it. I have to say the camper is a tiny bit smaller than I thought it would be, but that's okay. And we'll have another sticker to place. Now we've got a friend end on. Alright, now we need two little blocks. There we go. Put them in front of the doors. Coffee cup is a little funky. Now we gotta place our side mirrors, or the holder for the side mirrors at the very least, if it even has any. This piece, alright. Putting on our front blinkers. Come together very, very nicely. Need our hood. And I put the coffee cup right in the way for that. Switch her around. hood placed in there, and got the front done. Well, mostly done. Still gotta build the cab, which is our next step. And now it looks like we are building our mirrors. Actually kind of silly how they have the mirrors. So this is supposed to be the mirrors, and they clip on just like that. So it looks, again, I don't know, I guess it's just kind of goofy to me because it's pretty close to what mirrors would look like, but I think they would need to be a little bit bigger for this camper. And now we're building the top portion of it. Pieces here. I believe this is going to be our bedroom and storage area. In-laws did have a bumper pole. Oh, actually it was a gooseneck. Small little travel trailer. Had a main bed and a queen size bed rather, and then the 2 bunk beds. Or, well, 1 set of bunk beds. And they took my stepkids camping in it a few times. They'd go down to the lake and camp out. Usually it was my stepdaughter's birthday. She is 22 now. And unfortunately my father-in-law has since passed away, so they don't go camping anymore. My mother-in-law never learned how to pull a trailer, and unfortunately I don't know how to either, but that is something I am going to need to learn, but also want to learn. So, never went camping in it, but we did, when we were living with our in-laws, we did stay out in it for a little while before I had my son. I think I found an error in the instructions. Because you see, this is what the instructions have had me do so far. But I did. Never mind, I didn't find an error. I made an error. That goes like that. There we go. Ha, my bad. It's definitely not the piece that I need. There we go. Alright, we got that all fixed up. Now I gotta flip it back over. And it wants us to attach it to our camper. This is definitely an interesting, fun build. Alright. And we attach that there. Oh, break everything just because I can. And put this right here. That went on really well. And now we put the tires on. Installed in our camper here. And then it shows us taking off the top here. We'll put mama and baby inside. Not want to go in the seat. Baby's probably hindering that. I'll put dad inside with this camera here. And we will put, I lost our egg. Open this side up and put our egg burner and croissant in the inside there. And there we have it. And here's our completed camper van. It's definitely a fun build. Oh, we gotta put our stickers on. Thankfully, we only have 5. And they are pretty easy placements. It is the Caravan Deluxe. Be sure to let me know in the comments below if you've ever been camping in a camper, what kind it was, what your favorite experience with it is. Favorite place to go camping. Back license plate. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Izzy with Izzy Builds Bricks. Have a great night.